Well, finally, we get together again and do a Zoom. I mean, it's been the Alaska State Fair kind of was a distraction. And then we've had all sorts of corporate calls and overviews. And go figure, right in the middle of all of it was an amazing launch of PFT. Well, I think they've got precedence over us doing any training meetings, but anyway, here we are all back together again. And I've got so much to get out today, and I've already spoke to a lot of people that are on here before we started the recording. I've been talking a lot. Judy Emmons definitely knows about that. Talking to a lot of her people, her group, her team that just came in, and my voice is on. Let's just see if I can make it through this. I'll just keep talking lower and lower. But anyway, hello and welcome to our Team Visionaries new Wednesday night. It's been a while since we've had one. And I'm Sherry Denny, and I'm a corporate director with APLGO and also on their mastermind team, and also part of the PFT pilot, weight loss pilot. So we're going to be talking about that a little towards the end of this too, but I'm so happy to have you here. I have missed every single one of you. We see you on other Zooms, but I've missed doing this, and we've got a lot to say. I have a lot to say and show you. So let me get it going. So first, there's a lot to celebrate. I don't know I know there's people on here that have things to celebrate that may have something more, or that happened that wasn't with APLGO, or something that you're doing. If you want to, do you want to share that right now? You're more than welcome. Brags or wins?
Okay. All right. I've got a little one. So
okay.
I went to a networking meeting and I met a chiropractor who is just starting out and everything. So I met up with him, and he wants to use my products in his office. So he's got a bunch of my sample packs in there right now, because he only sees a very few amount of patients right now, because he is literally just starting out. But the fact that he wants to use my products is like, hey! So I'm excited.
That is fantastic. And chiropractors love these products because they see results with their patients rather quickly. Clee, did I see you raise your hand? You've always got something going on.
Yeah. This last weekend I was at more like a flea market. People were touring the warehouse district, and towards the afternoon, a lady came by asking what it was, and then I was telling her, I showed her the box of PFT, and she wanted to buy it right there on the spot. But she eventually bought the 5-pack because she's going to a reunion of some sort. So she should be getting that pretty soon. But yeah, I almost fell over because I didn't have any extra to give her right then, and so it all worked out. So that's pretty cool.
Maybe that's a good thing that you didn't have any extra to give her. And that's a major point right there, because we all are going to have boxes and boxes and boxes of PFT, and we still have stuff of, other things to hand out. But when you have a lot of it, it doesn't encourage anybody to go to your site and purchase so that they can see everything else. So that's a good move, Clee. Way to go.
I gave her a sample, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
that is so neat. And we'll be talking about PFT here in a little bit. So I'm really happy that everybody is enjoying the products, and that, that everybody's coming up with some type of something to celebrate, a brag or a win somewhere. But boy, oh boy, have we got some brags and wins here. There's this lady that I've known for like 100 years. No, I'm just kidding, Judy. We go back a long way, like into 2022 or 2009, I think, maybe 2000. We go way back. And Judy has, she knows the industry. She's done really well in it. And, like a lot of us, we just kind of sat back and I don't want to call it taking a vacation, but other things have happened. And Judy would just happen to be along with 5 other people that I invited to our anniversary call. And her and a couple other people contacted me right when it was over and said, hey, I want to know some more. Oh, Judy, you're giving me goosebumps. And it was so fun to talk to her because we had a lot of things to catch up on. But look what this lady has done. She came in with the diamond pack, and I mean, like, it seems like overnight. She's only been with us for about 3-4 weeks now. And she already went 2-star right away, but look how she did this. She sponsored automatically. She just goes out there and starts talking to people. And here recently she's got, by the way, I don't have all the other people that she put on. That was like a few weeks ago, but Debbie Bradshaw in as a, let me look here, as an associate status, Marjorie Epperson as a new associate status, and Janice Haynes. Now, there's a story with Janice Haynes that I know Judy might be able to tell one of these days, but this gal is literally on vacation and wanted to make sure that she was able to get RLX and then the PFT. So she came in as a new associate just like a couple days ago. And then all enrolled also by Judy Emmons is Aaron Emmons, who's actually upgraded. He upgraded his status to builder. In fact, Aaron was one of the first people that she sponsored in right when she got in. And then Jared Smith just came in as a new mentor status. And Thomas Emmons, wow, he upgraded to mentor status. And it doesn't stop there, you guys. All these people, we're still on the phone all the time talking with people. But oh, you know what? I think, oh, it comes up next. I'm looking here going, wait a minute, there's somebody else. That brought her to 2-star status. Okay, now there's some, and there's going to be more on Judy here. You just hold your horses here. And Randy Kiefer's wife, Anastasia Kiefer, is a new VIP status. And this was really cool because I know people want to get as much of this product as they possibly can. And apparently she's kind of liking the product. She's kind of liking the skincare. So way to go, Randy. I'm real happy about this. Randy, do you have any more to say? Because I know she's your wife.
Well, not only that, I've got her hooked on the HPY now too, because she's in a high stress job. And so she's really liking the HPY. But yeah, she's just, when she saw the drops and what it's done for me and stuff, so her and my daughter got on them. And then I got, you know, some extras for us to give out for samples. And she's got some friends that she's giving them to. And so, yep, she loves it.
Yeah. And sometimes people are a hard sell. And it's usually going to be, you know, your spouse. And she was, I know. Now it's so nice. I can't wait to be in touch with her again. I'm going to turn my phone off here. Sorry about that. Okay. So with that being said, Judy Emmons went even further. The lady calls up our dear friend from quite a while ago too. We all knew each other at the same time, Jerry Fox. And it was one of those, should I call her or not? Should I call her or not? And I'm thinking, you know what? Jerry is such a wonderful person. She will know rather quickly if this is something that suits her or not. And Jerry got in it, you know, she thought about it. She got goosebumps about it. The next day she says, I'm just doing this. And I wish Jerry was on here right now, because you're going to love to hear her story of how she decided to get started with APLGO. But I got to tell you what, in her first 24 hours, she was 2-star. And that is because she brought in her neighbor, Ryan Olson, and another neighbor, Teresa Walker. And she lives way out in the Tules, you guys, out in Wyoming. I mean, there's these big ranches out there. You know, you've heard of it, the ranches in Wyoming. That's where she lives. And cell service is really hard. Internet service is really hard to get out there. But she did it in 24 hours. And Judy, if you are on here, which I think I do see you, do you want to say anything? You don't need to turn your camera on if you don't want to. But Judy, you have done some amazing work, have grown an incredible team almost overnight. I'm so proud of you. Can you unmute? Or maybe Judy doesn't want to talk. She might be still walking the beach too. I just talked with her a little while ago. Oh,
Wait,
there you are. Good. I'm so glad. Thank you, Judy.
listen, sorry about that. You know, I was not going to do this because of my age, but that doesn't really define me. I don't think it defines me anyway, but I was just thinking that way. And then I got the product. I tried it out for almost a month before I went, I got to talk to some people about this. So Jerry's not on because she's driving back from Idaho, Sherry. Otherwise, she would have been on.
Right.
And anyway, Jerry saw it right away. It's just wonderful. I mean, you all know that this product is amazing and it does such wonderful things. And if you just listen to who you need to talk to, it comes. That's the way I feel anyway. I'm loving it.
I love what you said. If you just listen to who you're talking to, that's huge. Instead of dumping on them and just saying, oh, you got to try this, you got to blah, 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 blah. Listen to what they're requesting and issues that they may be having and the solutions that you have. And Judy, I am thrilled beyond belief to be able to be doing business with you again. And I can't wait to see you in Houston. And by the way, talked to Jerry this morning and she's still thinking about it. So I think we're going to have a party in Houston.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we are having a party in Houston. So anyway, yes.
Yeah, I know
It's
Michelle Shower, who's on here right now. I know she's going to be there. Clee's going to be there. I'm pretty sure Tuesday's going to be there. Tuesday's going to be there on Thursday. So I just had to throw that in there. Anyway, let's get on with everybody else that's been coming in. So Jerry brings in Ryan Olson, and she also brought in Teresa Walker. And then boop, out of the blue, the other friend of mine, Lisa Salter, that lives in Colorado, was also on that same anniversary Zoom. And she called me the same night and she thought about it and thought about it. She goes, I just have to do this. She has such a passion for this business. And she did come in at the mentor status, but she will be diamond before the end of this month for sure. Or at least within the next 6 weeks, she said. So I'm giving her some time there. And then Christy, out of the blue, Christy Short, my daughter, signed up a new associate because of PFT, Jessica Gladu. And she also signed up Malcolm at he hasn't decided which package he's going to get yet, but she literally signed these people up within an hour of each other. And I'm just waiting for him to get his package and then I can put him on here as well. So it has been a whirlwind. And then here's another one. Randy Kiefer, been busy at it again. New promoter, and the Brad Kiefer is his twin brother. I'm not kidding you, you guys. They're like twin. And Brad Kiefer is the sponsor of Stephanie Kiefer. I assume that's his wife, I'm thinking. And then, and we've got Michelle Shower on here as well. And she sponsored her mom. Michelle, you want to tell us how that started, how that went? Can you unmute? There you go. Oh, she's moved. She's running. That's right. Doggone it. I forgot. You're out of concert. She's running.
I'm at my granddaughter's piano lesson, so no, I was down in Florida and just talking with my mother-in-law a little bit about what we were doing, and I was more worried about her diabetes, so I wanted her to try the NRM, so I gave her a box of that. And then she came in to help me out, and I know she's been talking to her sister, so we'll see if we can get her sister on too.
Well, that's wonderful. I love these stories, and sorry to interrupt you there while you're at your daughter's piano recital. You probably want to go back to that right away.
It's okay.
And thank you so much for letting us know how these things happen, because it's a matter of, it's the same thing. You get one in their mouth, they try the product, and they're like, wait a minute, this really has something to it. And by the way, you guys, there's more. There's more coming up, and that is, let me see, who's the next one here? Nope. Congratulations to everyone. Okay, so I know I've got some more. I don't have pictures for some people, but anyway, congratulations to everybody. I want to pull that one more time. That was really cool. Boom. And is it not gonna want to go? There we go. So next what we have is some testimonials. I know we've already had a lot of these through, just talking with people that are signing people up, that are enrolling people. But does anybody have a specific testimonial that they'd like to talk about? I think Judy might have did hers, or maybe we didn't get hers. Judy, can you talk about what has been happening with your lungs? This is amazing.
You know what, though? We did talk about that the last time we met together. I did tell you that I'm just really happy because air has been able to replace my inhaler, and I can breathe a little bit deeper and walk a little bit faster with all the lung damage that I've had. So I am very excited about that possibility. So yes,
Thank you
air
so
is
much.
wonderful.
Thank you so much for that. And because you have brought that up, there's other people that are starting to consider, wait a minute, she's not using her inhaler anymore. I've even been spreading the word around about that. And let's just see what happens, because air just happens to be the product of the month. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute too. We have a ton of promos going on. And if it's a little bit confusing, I suggest, watching this recording again. And I hope I am, yes, I am recording this. And, or go to our Facebook page, and it's kind of hard to scroll down there. But if you guys are part of Telegram, it's an app and you sign up with it. We have an APLGO Telegram app, and I didn't put that link on here. But if you want to know, what it is, go ahead and message me, text message me, and I will send that over to you so you can get it, because every single day it repeats what is happening. And this is a bunch of it right here. So current news and promos, you guys know we've got the Unity of Leaders for North America in Houston, Texas. It's our national convention. And why do you want to go? Well, let me tell you here. By the way, I have the registration link. It's a long one. Oops, I guess I better get the whole thing. It's a really long one. And I'm going to see if I can go ahead and throw this in the chat. Hold on just a second here. Bring up a chat for me. There we are. If you're not registered yet, there you go. It's in the chat now. And the benefits of attending a convention, I love this. Julia Weary put this together. You're going to get $225 worth of free product coupon, and it's, for a daily package. And there's going to be some new European products. I know what they are, and it's so cool because we got to try those in Cartagena. And even though I came in probably about 4 hours after everybody else had already been there, Ruth Main and I came in a little late because of a flight delay. Almost all of it was gone, but I did get a bite of one of the protein bars that they have, and there's more. And it's a matter of shipping and weight. So let's cross your fingers and pray to see if that comes to us in the United States. And we also have, there's going to be samples of DNA drops and skincare. There's going to be a swag bag full of goodies. And if I know Carmen, the way she has been rolling things out, our new general manager, that bag is going to be filled with some pretty amazing things. So I'm just really thrilled. In fact, I told her today, I said, man, we could have used you a year ago. We could have used her 3 years ago, right? So anyway, there's going to be a cocktail party, excuse me, reception, and there is going to be a store there with some new swag. And I believe the store is going to be by order form only. So you'll see the stuff there. I don't know if you'll be able to pick anything up. But anyway, there's several reasons to go there. And we're going to have a huge amount of training that's going on. Friday morning, it does start. Thank you, Michelle Shower, for showing me where the agenda was, because I know I'm speaking, but I literally thought I was speaking Saturday afternoon, and it is Friday. So right after lunch. And we've even changed a few things on there. By the way, the agenda that you'll see on the link of where you register, if you just scroll down, you'll see it there. It's kind of all jumbled in. It's a run-on sentence, actually. We've changed a few things on there, and there will be an agenda. I'd say a specific one, and it's not a whole bunch of things. What we did was we shortened a few things so that we could have parts in there where we could do raffles and throw out t-shirts and stuff like that. We made time for that. So anyway, it's just going to be a whole bunch of fun. And here is all the writing and stuff that's going to go on with it. The kind of what you can expect there. If you guys want to take a screenshot of that, please feel free to do that. And this is recorded, so you'll be able to get this later as well. But anyway, I'm excited about having Michael Burnoff there. I've had conversations with Tina several times. He is a personal friend of theirs now. And to be able to get him there to speak with us is just incredible. He is amazing on how people talk to people, how you can change he's a linguist, what? I can't even say the word. He teaches people how to say the right words to capture their attention and make things happen. Linguist, there we go. It finally fit. So anyway, I've been working with Michael Burnoff. So have several people on the team here. He does core training for us, and it's just been amazing. I got to tell you, the first time I ever heard him, I thought I got slapped in the face. But that's kind of the way that he is. He lets you know that the way that you do things, if it hasn't been working for you, here's why. And it was an eye-opener, not so much a slap in the face. And I was like, wow, this is okay. I want to hear this guy. And he's going to be our keynote speaker, and you've got to be there for that. So there's going to be absolutely great mentoring going on there. People being able to get back with their friends they haven't seen in a while and meet all the rest of the leaders there as well. So you guys, please do whatever it takes to get there. I know tickets from Alaska are ridiculously high, but I've managed to find a $496 ticket round trip. Don't ask me how. I don't remember how I did it. I think it was on cheapoair.com. I don't know. But for me to be able to make it from Alaska all the way down there and back, anywhere from the United States has got to be less expensive than that. So get your ticket and make sure you wind up there with us. You don't want to miss it. And here's the big deal. I love this. There's a swag promotion going on. Let me see. This starts on Friday, I think it is, and it goes through the weekend. And here's why we're holding off for a couple days. This is so that, and this is by Tina and Kelly, by the way, you guys, it's not a corporate thing. She only has about, I think she said she has 40 vests, and I've already put my name on that white one there. I wore it when I was in Cartagena, and if I would have known to keep it on to show it on stage, I would have gone home with it. But no, I took it off. So anyway, yeah, everybody that wore the clothing to show up on stage got to take their clothing home. Anyway, wrong move. So this special is you're gonna have 5 different ways to earn this. Now it starts Friday and it goes through September 17th at midnight. And so what is that, Sunday night? I don't have my calendar on him, but anyway, you guys know what the 15th through the 17th is. And there's different ways to earn it. You can enroll 1 new diamond or 2 new VIPs, or enroll 3 new associates on the 750 pack. There's a new pack, you guys, and that includes the PFT, or higher than that. Enroll 3 on the 750 pack or higher. Enroll 4 prime customers on a 500 pack or higher. And this last one on here, there's a little caveat to this one. Have 5 personally enrolled associates that achieve director. Those people could have being paid director as of the 1st of September. So that doesn't mean you need to have 5 personally enrolled directors from the 15th to the 17th of September. That means all the way from the 1st, they've made their volume to rank up to get paid as a director, and you'll get one of those as well. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure Judy Emmons is shooting for one of those, even though she's in Florida. She's on her way, and so is well, several of you. So Randy Kiefer, another one there, and Jerry Fox. So let's keep that in mind. The other thing too is buy 2 air, and you're going to get 2 for free. And by the way, thank you so much, Randy. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to move that ahead. Thank you for saying what Michael Burnoff does. I didn't see the chat till just now. So buy 2 air, get 2 free. Knowing what air does for you now that we have seen Mary Esther Gilbert's Zoom webinar on that, and with her background experience and telling about each one of the ingredients, I don't know about you guys, but I was literally blown away with how much more that product does than what we thought. I know for me, my own personal testimonial is the fact that anytime I fly or anytime I'm around a big group of people, like out at the Alaska State Fair, I take air every single day, and I love it. And it's the only drop that has a texture to it, and that's because of some of the ingredients that are in it. The molecules are so big, they're not those nano molecules that make everything smooth, and that's why it has that texture to it. So anyway, that is the special right now, and that goes until Monday. So and that is 8 p.m. So that's, for me, that's 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Alaska, 5 Pacific, and 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you haven't gotten it now, make sure that you do that. And you can even enroll people with those packages, buy 2, get 2 free, but it won't be able to be put on if they decide to come in as a customer and be put on auto ship. Okay. So anything else that is happening? Let me see. We have some brand new Accumulate SA kits. And I did put a sort of a flyer together, making sure that I got the new 750, the new VIP, and the new Diamond package on there. It's the menu that I stuck on our Team Visionaries. And I believe I did put it in our Team Visionaries Facebook page as well, but it's also on Messenger. But these kits, can you believe it? There's like 90 different products now in the Diamond pack of like 5 of everything. I mean, it's unbelievable, and they didn't change the price of it. So something really, really cool is happening with this company for that to happen like that. And our sales, I don't know if you heard Carmen the other day, but our sales have skyrocketed in the month of September. We're doing more than we've done for the last 2 months put together, and we've always done really well. We're getting back to those $1 million months, and I'm so happy about that, because it's just starting, you guys. It's really just starting. So here's the name of the kits, and there's what's in the Diamond kit, the VIP kit, and the Presentation Plus kit, that one that's 750. And yes, there's still the 600 pack in there. There's still a lot of the other ones, but here's the brand spanking new ones. And I'm glad that they put a name on these, because people go, what would I use for stress? Well, there's a pack for that. Happy and Relaxed, $100, boom, you're in. And you can be signing up, enrolling, I like to use that word instead, enrolling people all the time now with something that they want. Okay. And yes, Randy, those are great, big, really nice packages. So there's also something going on at convention. And if you're attending, you want to put your story in an email went out with a link on it. But here, I think I have, let me see if I can copy and paste this. This is another, it's a Google Doc, and it will allow you to put your story. Let me put it in this way, your story story about how you started with APLGO. There you go. And they are going to draw, I believe it's 6 names throughout the sessions that we're having, and give them some amazing prizes. I can't say what they are, but I can tell you it's a big deal. So go ahead and fill that out if you're going to be attending at the convention. I know I'm going to fill one out, but you know what? And anybody else that's going, please fill it out, because there's so many people that think, oh, I didn't really do anything, or, you know, this isn't such a big deal. But it is a big deal, especially when you find out that other people don't fill it out because that's the same way they feel. So they don't fill it out. Fill it out. You got me Tuesday? Fill it out. All right. So, and Clee, you fill yours out too. I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug. So, all right. So there's going to be 6 of those given out, and the unity. This is I think I put this one on here from last time, but this is the convention about the unity of leaders, and there is the. If you have any questions about it, APLGO. Oh, this is about the story. If you have any questions about the story, APLGO at APLGO.com, and they'll get your questions answered about that. And those need to be submitted before September 20th so that they have an opportunity to read them all. That just makes sense. Okay, so if you want to screenshot that, that would be great. That is also in the email that they sent out. I believe that was yesterday. I don't know. I'm getting so many emails, and I know you guys are too, that have all this information on it. And just so you know, check the bottom portion of that most recent email that came out, because it has something in there on compliance, and y'all need to read that, and some updated things that are in policies and procedures. You guys, it's the typical, but at least they're being upfront and open, and not, you know, oh my gosh, when did you say that? It's there, just read it, and it's no big deal. Okay, so they're making sure that we know about that. Actually, while I'm on the subject, I was talking, I don't remember if it was Judy or I think it was Jerry this morning. It's a few people, and the 90-day to diamond, having Carmen there, this lady is fantastic. She knows FTC, SEC rules like, she is so good at that. And she asked questions, and she said, wait a minute, how can you guys have a 90-day period where people can go up, can rank, can buy up to diamond? That's kind of considered a pay to play. And she checked into it, sure enough, she came back with us on the mastermind call, and it will be changed to only 60 days. So you're in for 30, you have the opportunity to rank up, and then you'll have the opportunity to do in that 30 days, and then you'll have the 60-day, which makes sense. That's what FTC allows. Then to top it off, and this is a good thing, you guys know that every now and then Sergey throws in this rank up to VIP or diamond, or rank up to any status, and you can do that within this short period of time that he gives you. Those are promos that we have, and you know he doesn't do that very often, but when he does, he throws in bonuses with it. Y'all remember those? Some amazing bonuses. So anyway, that will be narrowed down to 60 days, but people that are already in, grandfathered in before that happens, they will be grandfathered in, so they still have their 90 days. So anyway, it starts with that day, the new people that come in. So let's get going. Speaking of ranking up for volume, your volume right now, you can rank up for the month of September, and pay attention to this, you guys, because I know some people are really close to ranks that they want to achieve, and they are taking out all the qualifications. So if you want to get to director, or you want to get to corporate director, you don't have to have, or managing director, you don't have to have, or senior director, you don't have to have 2 directors underneath you in order to make that happen. Corporate director, you don't have to have 4 managing directors underneath you to make that happen. To national director, you don't have to have 2 or whatever it is, corporate directors underneath you in order to make that happen. So I am wishing and praying and hoping that all of us work together this month, because this is the month that I know somebody in this team that can requalify for corporate director to benefit every single one of you. And I know Judy is pushing really hard, and I know Jerry's pushing really hard, Michelle is, Randy is, Clee is, all of you are, to push really hard to make sure that that volume is in there, and get yours truly back on the mastermind team again. I mean, I'm on it now, but when they redo it, you've got to be, I'm pretty sure you have to requalify for corporate director. So I'm asking for your help, y'all. You know, I don't ever do that. Well, rarely do I do that, but now's the time this month to be able to do that. And I'm watching that volume come in. Just so you know, I'm more than halfway there. So I'm really happy that we've got such team effort here. The other thing that's going on, oh my gosh, PFT. It has launched, and we'll soon be doing our own training groups. And we're going to talk about this the last day of the trial. By the way, that's tomorrow, right? It's tomorrow, right, Randy? Last day's tomorrow. And yeah, correct. And I believe that we are going to be getting our, we already have the PowerPoint on doing this. We will be getting all the training materials so we can start our own personal group trainings on PFT. And you guys, I think this is incredibly important, because there's so many people that are getting PFT, and thank goodness they've got a flyer that goes out with it front and back that explains it, that taking 3 a day is better than what we thought, where we'd only have to take 1 or 2. There are some things that really, if they want better results, they really need to follow this program. I was surprised. I know Randy was surprised of things that we were asked to do. But you know, we did it, and tomorrow's the last day, and we want to be able to turn right back around and share that with large groups of people. I see going to fitness places and literally doing these PowerPoint presentations maybe once a week, you know, so people can come in and do the same thing, show, you know, their before and after pictures, their measurements, their weight, their BMI, their fat mass that they have, their visceral fat, all of those, by using this incredible weight scale that we all, in fact, I invested in mine a couple of years ago, so it worked out just perfect. But anyway, we are going to start be doing those trainings. But just so you know, corporate is going to start doing national training starting on October 15th. I don't know. Can anybody wait that long? See, that's why we want to do it now. we don't want to wait that long. They're going to do a national training for people on October 15th through November 15th. And like I said, I don't think a lot of us want to wait that long, but we'll be doing that way before then. I would say probably toward the end of this month. Even though we're going to be in Houston, we can still be doing this and still being connected and make it happen. Anyway, we're going to know more after tomorrow's last trial call that we have. So the APLGO PFT pilot trial, you know, that's like a whole mouthful there. This is the group that was on it. And I know we've seen on every day we're sending in our pictures of what we eat. And, you know, some of it is like yum, yum. Some of it I don't even want to look at. And other things are like, wow, what a surprise. But everybody appears to be majorly losing inches, and losing weight along with it. But we've got a couple people on here. Let me see. Randy, do you want to say what interesting things have happened with you?
Well, the big thing is the loss of inches. That's the big thing. 2.5 just in the first month, 2.5 inches around navel, inch around waist, inching around each around of my legs. So I mean, that's the big thing. The 8-9 pounds that I've lost is cool, but it's the inches that I'm really concerned about.
Yeah,
That was really wonderful.
and it's in that core area, and that's where this targets. So it's not like, take one drop a day and, not like those things you see on, Shark Tank and those gummy bears and whatnot. This is something is really there about this, because I myself don't have any cravings at all. Nothing. In the afternoon, like right now, I'd be wanting to eat something, and that's not there. How's that with you, Randy?
Yeah, the cravings definitely subsided, and just curbing my appetite too. That's the big one. As in, I can't eat as much, or I don't want to eat as much.
I think you just said it right there. You don't want to eat as much.
Well, my stomach shrank, so I just full. I mean, is half of what I've been eating.
That's funny, because Christy and I, we all went to a celebration dinner at Chepo's, and you've probably been to Chepo's. They have these huge plates of food, and I just looked at that, and I just had a PFT like probably half an hour before, and Christy's sitting next to me. We look at each other and we're like, there's no way. As soon as they put the plate down, we asked for a doggy box. And I took 2/3 of it home and ate it for 2 more meals. Something is here. Something is happening. And I know you're feeling it, Randy.
Absolutely.
So we'll be able to share this with you. And I know Randy's probably going to help me. I have no doubt about it. Randy, Daniel, Katrina. And, it was interesting. Katrina put on a really awesome breathing exercise for the PFT trial team on our Telegram this morning. And I watched that and I was like, well, I didn't know. I mean, I thought that was really great. So we've got some pretty good talent here, you guys. Anyway, here is, what do I have up here next? So, okay. I know, thank you so much, Randy, by the way, because I know we've got a whole bunch more to say on this, but we have a whole lot of new people that have just come in. And I know when they watch the replay of this, because some people aren't on, they're going to have to sift through all that stuff in the beginning. And I believe, what time are we at? Oh my gosh, it's already 50 minutes into this. They're going to want to see this part right here. And it's the email that I send out. Then I hope it's all up to date right now, because I keep changing it with dates that we do stuff. But this is how you get started in your back office. And then to top it off, this is kind of a overview of it, but we have in our team visionaries in the files. I don't know if it's in the guides, but it's in the files. All these pages right here on getting started in onboarding new people or yourself. Because, if say you don't have an internet access, or you're not tech savvy, or whatever it is that is causing you, or you just don't have the time, or you'd rather do this, late at night or 2 o'clock in the morning, or, whatever it is, not during a training or something, pick these out and go ahead and print them off and fill them out. And then we get together. This is the lovely thing that I like about this company is you fill these out, we work together. If you have any issues, just give me a call. I know I'm getting calls really early in the morning, and I love it, because that's my best time of the day, is when I'm bright and fresh. And this morning I hadn't even had my coffee and I was ready to go. So give yourself a moment to just learn what you can. Don't get stressed out about everything that there is. You don't need to know everything. That's why you've got my phone number. That's why you've got Randy's number, or Tuesdays. That's why you've got people's phone numbers that will help you out. Clee, by the way, knows a ton about this business. And he's even done interviews on podcasts and radio. So there's a guy that you can be calling and asking for help with information as well. There's Clee. Say hi. So just reach out. And this is the company that you finally joined, that everybody wants to help you. And we're all doing the same thing. We are duplicating the same thing. Rapid Funnel is another source that, by the way, that's what I'm speaking on in Houston at the convention, is how to use Rapid Funnel and why it is so important for you. So we have I've got a fly in here bugging me. We don't have flies in Alaska. Where the heck that can come from? Anyway, we've got training and overviews. It's got, take a screenshot of this. It's also on our calendar, which, by the way, I revised the calendar again. Nothing new, you guys. I just forgot to put the corporate overview on the third Wednesday. Okay. The third week on Wednesday. I just added that in there. So that's next week, by the way. That's next week, right? And I'm doing the corporate overview. So y'all got to be there instead of here. So, and that's all I wanted to bring to you today. But I just want to know, anybody on here, and I'm going to go ahead and keep the recording going if you have any questions, because they might be something somebody else wants to hear the answer to. So thank you so much for joining us here today. And anybody have any questions? You can unmute if you do. Looky there. I must have been that good. Okay. So I know Tuesday's saying something. She's muted, but she's cooking dinner. How's dinner going, Tuesday? Probably really good. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and stop the record. Oh, she's eating dinner already. So I'm gonna
Sherry,
yes.
it's John.
Hey, John.
Hey, I just had a small brag. Rain started at PFT. I think she's lost 2 pounds already. And then our pastor's wife took 3 boxes Sunday. She was only going to take 1. I said, no, you need to do 3 for the month, you know, and you can take 3 a day.
Right.
So she started doing it. So she'd got on something that made her gain, after her pregnancy, she gained like 60 pounds. And so she was like really alarmed, you know, so she's pretty excited to try it.
Oh, have her call me. I mean, if she wants to have somebody to, you know, an accountability partner or something, man, have her call me. Speaking of which, oh, I'm so glad you said that, John. You guys, we have a surprise coming, and Tina alluded to it yesterday. Does anybody know what that is? Oh my gosh, I have it. It's on my phone. It's gonna blow.
Yeah, I was gonna guess the app to track.
It is gonna knock your socks off, you guys. We already have a group of people that are testing it out and making sure we're getting all the bugs out, which we found a few. I found one right off the get-go. And every time we find one, they fix it right away. And so they're rolling it out in I don't know if it's at convention or on the 15th. They're going to roll it out after we've done, you know, checking it out and making sure everything works. But I got to tell you, it is, it's a game, and you have to do what it says on there, or you wind up back at square one, at ground zero. And the hardest thing I'm having trouble with, well, not so much today, because I got myself a new University of Alaska Anchorage water bottle with a spout on it, and drinking my water. That's been the hardest thing, because everything else with PFT has been rather easy. So anyway, that's coming for all you guys, and it is going to give you leads like nobody's business. So you think you're having an easy time sharing now, John? You just wait. Thank you so much for that. So anyway,
bring it on.
bring it on, that's sure. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, but I just really want to thank you guys for being here. It's been a while, but I'm so happy to see you all, and we'll get together again. This weekend is going to be a hot one as far as sponsoring, and anybody that wants to get one of those vests, let's make this happen. I am staying home and making this happen for you guys, okay?